Oh, what a wonderful day. Oh, last episode is me, the abbot. Uh, we have rescued my friends. It's such a happy day. Abbot, we're so grateful. So grateful, man. Oh, it was great. I mean, you did such a good job. I mean, if it was us, we'd be stuck on that island forever. We can't figure a puzzle for the life of us. I mean, Joe, come on, Curly Joe. Come on in here. I'm not very good at thinking. Oh, I don't like to think that much myself. It just hurts the little bojangles in the head. Oh, it probably does hurt the bojangles, but my bojangles likes a good challenge. And it was a really good challenge, and really, oh, hello. Oh, hello. What a wonderful day for you guys. I like seeing someone so happy. Oh, yes, they're clapping. Yes, they're clapping. So nice. Oh, I've had a nice time off. I mean, Mr. Hero over here, the abbot, he's just saving the day, doing his puzzles, and God forbid any of us here on Saturday actually had to try to take a shot at those puzzles. I mean, we would be like, staring at things. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, he's still around. Oh, that Darth MILO. Oh, he just wants to leave us alone and... Leave you alone? That's not content. Guys, this is entertainment. The people demand content. And, wait a second, what's this? Hi, I'm one of your fans. Can I take a picture of you? Oh, yes, yeah, here. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Excuse me? What's going on? I don't know. He's taking pictures with people. Oh, thank you, sir. Okay, like I was saying again. Now listen here. This is about content. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah. Hi. I'm your fan, and I stream sniped you. Can I have a picture? Oh yes. Sure. I love to have pictures. We're big fans. Yeah. Click, 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 click. What's going on? It's delaying our stream. Hey, you dumbass, get out of the screen here. You know, we got content here. Guys, these are my fans here. I can't, Now, come on now, Dark Milo. It's stopping everything. I mean, basically, we gotta wait until that idiot takes a picture and leaves and shakes your hand. It's interrupting everything. Once I watched a TV show and I just paused it because the whole thing got paused because a fan came on the stage to shake the actor's hand. How would you like that? Well, that's kind of a good point. Dark Milo! That's a good point. It's stream stoppage. It's really bad. It's really bad for the content. I mean, maybe that's a sign that IRL is really bad and it's not good. It's bad. Stop, Sergeant. I love you, but you're wrong on this. The IRL is all there is now. I mean, we gotta do it. You see Fozzie and Ice Poseidon. We gotta do it. And also, I hear about this guy called Fire Madison. He's really starting to climb up in the world. We gotta do this, man. I'm sorry. Uncle, I have to actually I hate to be on the side of Glenn Farfinger. I don't know. He kind of still has a warm spot to me, but he's a peasant. He's a stick. Okay, so first off, let's talk about this. First off, it is true that when these fans come on the show, we're now an IRL stream. Apparently, I never knew that. I always thought this was a pre-recorded game show, comedy game show, and so apparently now we're an IRL stream. Yeah, we have to because see, maybe we might try to get on Kick or something. Because we might have to think about this, Sir William Esquire, because Mr. Pennypacker's not giving us YouTube access. I thought about maybe we can make a deal with Eddie and we can have like a steak deal or something. A steak deal, you know, gambling has caused a lot of problems for people. And I usually I really don't care about the peasants, but they work on my farms. They're the vessels to the state and vessels to the king, and I don't really like the little sticks people. The little sticks people. These folks at home, I realize you're going. Where is he referencing? What is he talking about? Well, see, a long time ago we watched this thing called The History of Britain, and what it was is it talked about the history of King Richard II, and he said some things that probably could get you killed nowadays. I mean, he pretty much said about the Peasants' Rebellion, pretty much saying that, he said you about the people that, these underclass people. And generally, at Saturngrad, we always loved the Peasants' Rebellion. It's kind of a love of ours, of things we study. And pretty much what happened was, like, they ended up submitting to the king, and the king basically told them off. He said he killed their leader, and pretty much said that, sticks you will always be, and your sticks and sticks you always will be. You will always be a vessel to us. You always will be subservient to us. If you think things are going to be better, things are going to be 10 times worse now. And you will do anything we tell you to, and you will enjoy it. That is brutal. That is so brutal. And I love the fact that Sir William Esquire loves that. Well, it's only the truth, Father. It is only the truth. We were getting off topic, and here comes another fan. Hi, I love your show. I love your show, and I want a picture with you, Dark Milo. Oh, well, of course, little Billy there. I mean, of course you have a picture here. Click, click. 20 minutes later. Click, click. It's totally stopped the show now. Oh, no. Oh, right. Okay. The sergeants shut the door and locked the door. Okay, so listen, if you please tell me the whereabouts of Mr. Pennypacker. You're giving me a blank look. Oh, I knew it. You're not going to tell me. Oh, okay, how about some Aunt Jemina bots? You missed them, huh? You're not going to tell me what I know? Oh, no! Oh, no! It's the Aunt Jemina bots! And they start chasing him. Oh, no! Oh, hurry. Okay. They're climbing away from the bots. Trying to get away here. Then Glenn and Joe aren't feeling well and fall into a sleep. I feel deep sleep. I feel posies making me sleepy. Oh, what's wrong with you, Glenn? We gotta get away from the Aunt Jemima's posies. Pretty flowers. It's like Wizard of Oz, and it's making me sleepy pants. I got the Oh no! Oh no! They're falling asleep! Don't Jamie, we're gonna do! I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a diversion. And, oh, it's Jimmy Stewart. Hey, Albert, how's it going? Supposed to have a start. Jimmy Stewart. See you're playing a game of frog. That's good. Could you distract us so we mesquite for us? That will help us to escape since he controls the simulation. Of course, Albert, I can do that. I'm gonna help you a lot with that one. I told Kate, I love a good distraction, you know. Oh, okay. And so then Jimmy Stewart goes over and distracts Sir William Esquire. Hello, Sir William Esquire. I wonder you like to play Frogger with me? A Frogger? Well, it's with you, Jimmy Stewart. I love This Is the Wonderful Life. And yeah, I'll play. And of course, you know, the Aunt Jemimas. The Aunt Jemimas just totally fall apart because they don't have any commands. So, and then they escape and play a video game. Well, we got out of that mess. Unfortunately, we fell asleep for a while, and I have no idea what happened. I guess that Jimmy Stewart helped. I guess he helped distract Sir William Esquire, you know, and he with Frogger. Well, if someone distracted me with Frogger, I would be pretty distracted too. So we're playing Returnal. You know, we're gonna be, you know, we're hitting some of these PlayStation 5 games. You know, I know a person would think, you know, you guys have got the Xbox Series X, you know. And I'll let you know at the time of this recording, which is really hilariously like a year and a half ago. Why do we do that? Well, Curly Joe, Mr. Pennypacker, has well explained it. He says, first off, we have a very bad immune system sometimes. And in winter, when we get a good cold, or whatever the hell they call it nowadays, and of course you gotta watch out on YouTube, because if you say that other word, you end up with one of those little blue bars on the bottom of your screen that says to Wikipedia. What is this? I mean, you might as well have like Peter Graves appearing on the screen. I mean, our own beloved Peter Graves can appear, and he could be like saying, "What about Wikipedia?" That would be really funny. I mean, he loves his Wikipedia. He's been gone for a long time. You know, he got deleted. You know, and then his code got corrupted, and yeah, you know. But nonetheless, we got to really get on topic here. Is that we sometimes, when we get sick, buddy, you know, I would challenge anybody to be recording like this and be coughing. I mean, coughing incessantly, not getting sleep. I mean, we get some bad stuff. I mean, I think it's just years and years and years of being sick, and then it just ruins your throat, and the texture of your throat's all bumpy and weird, and so then when you get sick again, it's just a total agitation, and, you know, probably we're doing something wrong. I think most people do something wrong, you know, when they're trying to get better, and, you know, and we focus on this, like, so think about, if you're better, if you're perfectly well throughout majority of the year, and this is like one of your hobbies, then yeah, you're going to pump these episodes out and put them in advance. Then you don't have to do any work for like 3 months of this stuff because you're sick or you're trying to recover from something. You know, I can't imagine somebody doing this like 24/7, you know, like they do on Twitch and Kick, and and then they actually, their job depends on, well, what do you do when you have one of these chronic coughs? You're going to cough in people's ears for 8 hours? I mean, there's some bad stuff people get, and there's that other thing where we can get the Wikipedia thing if we even say the word of it, because the algorithm, see the little algo bot, little algo, she gets all upset at us. She says you're denying that ever happened. I'm like, no, we just literally just said the name of it. Yeah, but you said the name of it, and I just assumed the worst of you, because we're trying to protect the company from lawsuits. So yeah, that's a way to say a lot of truth without getting in trouble. Well, a lot of times you just gotta avoid the buzzwords. That's how you get away from algo. She little content ID algo bot, algorithm bot. We call her Algo on the show. But yeah, we were talking about it. PlayStation 5 is generally we don't really play third-party games on our PlayStation 5. We try to focus on Sony titles only because we're generally Xbox people, so we play the third-party stuff on the Xbox. Because if you think that, the Xbox Series X is somehow weaker, people think that because of the Xbox One, because it was meant to be a VCR. It was meant to be a VCR made by Don Matrick, who's a beloved character on the Saturn Ground Productions. A beloved character, and unfortunately he hasn't been around a long time on Saturn Ground Productions, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about him. I better not, but because there's something else going on, and I'm not allowed to talk about it. But okay, so really, what it comes down to is, PlayStation 5 games. I generally think Sony's pretty unique. With their properties. We've been playing. We don't always play everything, and since we do this show, we try to hit a little of everything and do our best. This game is very good. The thing I gotta say is, it's a little too dark. And I'm not saying dark like Darth Vader dark. I'm saying not like black metal dark. I'm saying like it's for something that it was meant to be at launch. It's not really you could play this on a PlayStation 3. Of course it would be grainier, of course. It wouldn't be as smooth and stuff. But but a big old but. It is got excellent combat. It's got that. You can fly around. You can run around. You can you feel that. You can feel it. And that's that smooth combat. And that's something to appreciate, especially in a time where a lot of times that's not the emphasis. That's kind of not an easy one to say. Amphifish. Oh no. I think we got a permanently broke word now. Now, Mr. Pennypackers, I hear he would say it right. We're just a bunch of rednecks from the Minnesotan area of Crackton, Ohio. I still haven't figured out where we live. We're from Minnesota, but we're from the Minnesotan Crackton, Ohio area. That's two different states. Wow, that's the thing is, Joe, there's no rhyme or reason to anything. That's beautiful, and that is really some Event Horizon stuff. That's a big old ball. It's a big bouncy ball. It's like a big booger ball. Oh, Joe, it's scary. It's like Event Horizon. Now you can see. Oh, you know what it is? It's like that one show from that time travel show. Remember from Netflix, Dark. It's called. I think it's called Dark or something like that. Just Dark. It's just called Dark. Can you get away with just saying just Dark? I mean, well, probably they should have like whoever the producer is have his name be on the front, so it would be like John Smith's Dark. You know what I mean? Because that was a way to, especially if you the name of your project isn't really that original. At least then somebody can't say, well, what do you mean? I made a project called Dark. And then someone else goes, AEW is like, well, we got a pay-per-view called Dark. What are you doing? It's like, yeah, it's because it's a name you really can't copyright because it's so, it's yeah, it's, yeah. Wow, it's, yeah. Well, I thought that was a monster. It just looks like just something on the ceiling. Oh, don't hurt us too hard. Maybe a little tap on the butt. Oh, so this character just keeps dying and coming back, and that's an emphasis of hey, you said it right. You're not broke anymore. Oh, Joe, I'm not broke anymore. It feels wonderful to be normal again. I'm not talking about Ampy Piss or something. He's broke again. He's talking about Amy Piss. Amy Piss. Oh, it's a monolith. It's kind of interesting. She's really getting deep right now, talking like this, and you got I got the camera up at the moon with the monolith, and it's really freaking weird, freaking crazy. Oh, okay. I gotta get some Mountain Dew. That's a crazy symbolism right there. I mean, the light and the dark, the idea of life, death, and it's that college crap. It's that everything's like super symbolic, super symbolic. And it's kind of like, yeah, no crap, Sherlock, but and it's like, do I need to spend? I have to spend a mortgage to know this. I have to spend a mortgage to know this. Yeah, apparently you do. Apparently you need to know that, there's pain and pleasure. And wow, Joe, yeah, that's another. Well, because you said that, that's another mortgage in here. She goes again, doing it again. Because we got wrecked. I don't even know what the heck that thing was. That thing just pounded us. I'd probably be camping out in this little ship the whole time and be like, well, kind of stuck here forever. So yeah, I mean, it's, well, you can see the game's a little different, Every time we come back, like, now it's in like an FPS mode where you're looking inside the ship, and you're trying to figure out, and there's all kinds of new options popping up and stuff. So it's kind of like, yeah, that's the whole point of it. It's a very, very interesting game. The only third-party game we have on PlayStation 5 is Hogwarts Legacy, and apparently, maybe eventually we will play that. I know when Pennypacker was around, he was kind of like, well, there's too much heat on that game. It's just too much heat. He said that back in the day when he was around, I mean, we haven't seen him all year. But, he said that about Hogwarts Legacy. He said, now, when I say so, we can. Because by that point, nobody's playing in, the Twitter's SJWs or, the X's. Well, I gotta ask a question about that. Why are they still there? Because it's like a pay site now, right? Yeah, it's pretty much a pay site. I went to go check it, a while ago, and one of the Twitter feeds I had been following, was part of sort of the Elon stuff, and you can no longer really see it unless you're a subscriber. Subscribe as in money, I'm not talking about following. And I was kind of like, oh, we're now going to that level. we really are. It's probably going to get to the point where, if it's slowly getting to the point where now it's going to get to the point where you don't see anything. You can't see anything unless you subscribe. Like it's an absolute pay site. And he's, and that's the downside of corporate America, But and I understand the site before that was, it was a heavy duty bias site. If like Freighter did fine because he's a cross dresser. He did fine on there, but unfortunately, he spammed too much. He liked selling his books and put all that on, and he got banned, and he never got invited back. He was banned for years, but yeah, you can't promote your business. You can't. You just got to be very opinionated. And it's ruined a lot of people, that site has ruined so many people. And, there's probably some people that, have an opinion, but, well, some people, that they were actors or whoever, and sometimes they got in trouble because they didn't have much of an opinion, and they just got canceled for that because they weren't being vocal about something. It was just awful, and it's really like more, it's not freedom of speech, it's more like abuse of speech. It's more like forcing, it's actually, it's sort of the opposite, extreme opposite of, say, like a dictatorship where, in a dictatorship, if you're not into the propaganda, you have to just keep your mouth shut. Well, like in a case like China or North Korea. But like in the case of in the case of this, it's the extreme opposite where you have to be super vocal, but you have to follow a very specific line of progressive speak. It is, you're very much brainwashed. The ESG stuff is like an extension from that. It's companies forced to follow that, or else they get a bad rating. And what happens? You get the bad rating. You still make money. Well, I'm sorry to say. Okay, you can't jump in the water. Well, that's something you don't do. And there's like a question mark right there in the middle. I don't know what. That's just sort of a thing to tempt you, But there's probably something you can get and you won't die. But some kind of skill or something. But Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Society's weird. It's better. I think as that we get older, I think, well, we fell into the vat of blah again. Whoopsie doopsie. Probably life is just better if you just have your own little garden and I don't know, stay offline. I've I remember like Saturngrad here. We're mostly Internet 1.0 people, so we're mostly Internet 1.0 people, so we're just used to the days, of like, you look up the on the internet like Doctor Who, or you look up like some kind of fan fiction. You're not, or you're just looking up UFO stories because that's fun. And mind the gap here. Well, the show's about over. I mean, that's a very vibrant show. I mean, it's a kind of a comeback show. We had all those missed episodes. The Abbott really held the fort. He held it really well. He's a very entertaining guy. But someday, I'm sorry to say, Abbott, you're going to probably need to carry the show on your own. Hopefully you'll have Joe or something, and but Joe don't play the games. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I know. If Saturn Grad, we always don't have someone that knows what they're doing. That's the way we do it. See you later, folks. See you later.